It's morning. I'm tired. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm experiencing. I'm doing okay. I really am. But I just wanted to mention that you really don't know what's going on for another person. This morning I'm driving around and I'm sure people think I look fine, but my brain is literally being bombarded with trauma memory after trauma memory after trauma memory. And I'm not just talking about my partner's passing, which is traumatic enough. When you have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which is what I have, it comes from multiple traumas in your life, right? Like from a life of instability, right? Like continually having one bad thing happen, then another bad thing happens, then another bad thing happens. And you never really get that opportunity to fully recover from the first bad thing. And because these events usually come from things that happen in your life, like in your house, right? Like it's not like war or an accident or like some natural disaster. Those are all really traumatic things, right? Like that happen to people. But often CPTSD comes from child abuse, domestic violence, community violence, growing up in communities with systemic, violence, based on, a number of things. There are a lot of ways that people develop CPTSD. But for me, it comes from lots and lots of traumatic events in my interpersonal relationships. And the reason I'm bringing this up, and the reason I'm talking about it this morning, is because this is a really, really hard thing to deal with, because it happens in your life, in your house, in like normal situations. So when you're trying to recover for PTSD, we know the first thing people need is stability, right? Like you can't recover from trauma if you can't get to a place where you can deal with what's happened. It's just common sense. But if someone never gets the opportunity to re-experience stability and recover from the trauma before they experience more trauma, are you following me? So all this stuff is living in my head. And I am a happy, you know me, I'm a normally happy, upbeat kind of person. Right now my mood is very subdued because this is all happening inside me. And I'm doing my best to manage it all and not have it affect everyone around me. But just know you really don't ever know what's going on for someone in their head and why they're reacting to you the way they are. And this is as much a reminder for myself as it is for anyone else, because I'm the first to be like, what the heck is wrong with that person? Or because I have trauma history, because I have limited emotional resources for processing unexpected triggers or events, you just don't know. I just don't know. We just don't know. So as you're walking through your life today, try to remember that you don't know. And what's traumatic for you, it's all perspective, right? You don't have to have experienced the horrors that some people, like me, have experienced. You don't have to experience the horrors that folks who come from, countries with horrific war, and, you don't have to go through that for your life to feel out of control and like you just don't have the ability to manage it. So just be kind. If I could ask for one thing today from myself, it would be that I will be kind. I hope you can find kindness too. Till next time.